Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is Lightyear. So this is a very impromptu reaction. I didn't even know this was coming out on Disney Plus today, but I saw it was out, so I thought I had to get this out ASAP. So about the plot, I know it's this is the movie that Andy saw in theaters, and that's what inspired the Buzz Lightyear toy that he has in the Toy Story film. I know there's some controversy around this because of a gay kiss. I don't care about any of that. I know there have been some mixed reviews, and I don't know if the mixed reviews are just because of the kind of right-wing people saying, oh, it's got a gay kiss, or if there is actual legitimate criticism of the film. So I'm excited to see if it is actually any good and if any of the criticism is actually founded, or is it just all based in homophobia and people complaining about the wokeness of it. I'm also interested because I used to love the Star Command TV show, the cartoon, and I am wondering if there will be any references to that in this. I feel like maybe there would be. I feel like thinking of the context of that in comparison to that show, it feels like it could be the Saturday morning cartoon spin-off show from this film set in the Toy Story universe, that kind of thing. So that would be cool if there were some references to that, some of the characters showing up. Or it could be a case where a Saturday morning cartoon has a bunch of original characters, a bunch of new characters, you know. So before we jump into this, be sure to check out the Patreon. Over there you can find 1 week early access. You can also find polls so you can vote for what's next, and you can find a full-length timer-based version of this where you can sync up your own footage and watch along with me. So yeah, let's just jump right in. And I'm watching the IMAX enhanced version, so it changes aspect ratio for the IMAX a few times as well, like now. Oh, he was like in cryostasis? This is almost just like when he steps out of the plastic packaging. Is that in Toy Story 1 or 2? I think it's in 2. Where you have them all in the line on the shelves, you know?
Space Rangers will make initial evaluations, then assess whether it's worth waking the science crew from their hypersleep.
So are they kind of like a Star Trek thing? Looking out, going, exploring for new life? But I guess they are kind of interfering here, they're not just observing.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Ah, of course.
Doing the mission log.
You do know no one ever listens to those.
I know that. Narrating helps me focus. Stay sharp.
If you're narrating, you're looking out for more stuff and you're thinking out loud. Oh, something happened with the ship. Are they going to be stuck on this planet?
Protocol requires we bring him along.
He's gonna have sad eyes.
Buzz.
You know I can't deal with sad eyes.
Look at the rookie, Buzz.
Nope.
Look.
Yeah, doing the eyes.
All right.
So are they color-coded? The greens are higher up than the reds?
This suit is a promise to the world that you, and you alone, will do one thing above all. Finish the mission, no matter the cost. You will never quit, whatever the galaxy may throw your way. Will you please turn that off?
She was playing them inspirational music in the back.
Still talking. At any moment, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're gonna be.
So there's some sentient plants here.
The ship is sinking!
Everyone, back to the turnip!
As you'd expect from Pixar, the animation here is gorgeous, but it does remind me of like something you'd see on YouTube, someone making like a gritty version, you know? Like making a gritty render or something like that. That's what it feels like, seeing the costume and the art style and everything. But they're completely abandoning the cadet as well. I feel like sometimes animation, like 3D animated movies, they don't make the most of their action scenes because you can be so creative with it, not having to cut. You could do those spinning shots like they just did. Those swords are pretty good. They're almost like lightsabers, aren't they? Can cut through anything, just the energy beam. And they did foreshadow the ship sinking with how unstable the ground is.
I'll go to the engine room.
I'll take the helm. I will. Do nothing. I've got this.
I feel like he doesn't have enough trust in the rookie, but he's gonna prove himself, do something.
Come on!
Collision imminent.
Oh, Rookie's gonna grab the other controller and pull it back as well. Oh, but that did do damage. Yeah, he could have done with a bit of help there, maybe. Oh, they're going real somber with the opening, real gritty. The mission went wrong. Okay, so all of these people have been defrosted, and do they all blame him, or these three?
I hereby relieve myself of all Space Ranger duties. This was my fault, and these people deserve better.
He's taking responsibility, but he needs to take responsibility even more and fix the situation first.
Buzz Lightyear mission log, stardate 3902.
Oh wow, okay. A full year. They're proper adapted. Yeah, look at that. They said the planet was inhospitable, but they're doing pretty well now. They've put the proper defenses up.
To infinity?
And beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Of course, there's going to be so many references. When I was a kid, apparently infinity was too much of a big word for me to say. That when I was a kid, I used to say to whiskers and beyond. That was what I'd say to my dad and my parents when I was a kid when I was watching it.
It's the XL1. Pretty sweet ride.
The XL1, dude. I'm trying to think if we actually see any of his ships in the Toy Story films. I don't really think so.
So this is the fuel that's going to reach hyperspeed.
The fuel container does kind of remind me of a Monsters Inc. laughter or a scream container. Yeah, I don't think we see any ships in the Toy Story movies apart from the one that's like his packaging.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
That sounded a bit like Richard Iodi. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's in this or not. I don't know the cast outside of Chris Evans.
Autopilots.
Then through the deceleration rings back here to Takani Prime.
I've got deceleration rings as well. They've built a ton here. Was this all stuff that was part of their like big ship? They had all of this stuff there, or is it just like they've built all of this? Oh yeah, it going into the aspect ratio change with that was great. And it made the animation, it looked like the frame rate was lower there actually, to really emphasize the shakiness of it.
Hyperspeed.
This ship design is really cool as well actually. It'd make a great toy.
To course correct, you now have 25 seconds to course correct.
I was like manually calculating.
Away. Maximum power
That action is inadvisable. Fuel cell detonation
is exactly what I'm counting on.
Oh, gonna explode it to propel him back on course.
2, 1.
What's the plan once they get off of this planet as well though? Is it just return to Earth? Or is their base even like on Earth? Because, you know, if you're traveling long distances, he got up to like 0.8% of light hyperspeed, which I'm assuming is the speed of light, even like being only 0.8 of light speed over those long distances, that could add years, thousands of years to the mission.
Secondly,
Wait, what is this?
How long was he gone? Like a whole year? 4 years? How did that happen? Because he didn't even reach light speed.
As you approached hyperspeed, your time slowed relative to our own. The faster you fly,
The faster I fly, the further into the future I travel.
Yeah, it shouldn't be 4 years though. Did they know he would be going into the future? Because they're trying to get him to reach hyperspeed. So if he had actually reached that, it'd be gone even longer.
So, everyone's just stuck here because of me.
They should just make the most of their planet, this new planet, I guess.
Wait, what's that?
Oh, I got engaged.
Oh wow, that's great. What's her name?
Kiko. She's one of the science crew.
Okay, so they, you know, I heard that it was just a quick kiss that had a controversy, but they had like a little conversation about her fiance there. But I guess that is a scene that could just easily be cut for other audiences. Oh, look at that, the fur. like the velvet texture.
We can talk about your feelings.
Oh, lovely. Just a block of spam, basically. Oh, he's having nightmares about it, yeah.
No, I can do it.
Yeah, if the rookie had helped, maybe it would be okay.
You know what, Socks? I'm not giving up on my mission either.
So it's going to be he needs to learn how to work as a team.
When should I expect you back?
About 4 years.
Oh, he's going again?
Maybe we should think about this.
Think about what? Come on, we're space rangers.
So he's just giving up another 4 years? Like coming back, so 8 years later. But they've also had 4 years to advance the technology, I guess, without him there. She's pregnant? With another lady? Yeah, he just keeps going and she's getting older and older. Is this gonna stop? The boy's all grown up, yeah. This has to take a toll on your mentally, you know, seeing all your friends growing up, eventually dying, getting old. 40th anniversary, but that's only like 10 attempts. And for him it's what? Like 10 days. But oh, she died now? You know, at some point he's been on this planet. They've been on this planet for 40 years, so they're going to start thinking of this planet as home. Like there's kids that have been born on this planet now.
You'll be back here in a year or two, and, well, I won't.
I really wasn't expecting this time travel plot point.
I missed you.
Yeah, they barely got to spend any time together.
Right now. This is my granddaughter, Izzy.
I'm gonna be a space ranger too.
Is he gonna is he gonna take her on as a protege? Take Izzy on?
To infinity.
And beyond.
Yeah, he was just so focused on the mission. Like for him it's only a small amount of time, but still.
That was the last mission, Buzz.
What?
We've decided we're gonna go ahead and stay right here.
Yeah, it's their home planet now. He just kind of wasted a life away.
I figured out the fuel problem.
What?
So he can actually do it now.
How did you do this?
It took me 62 years. 7
Yeah,
months.
62 years. It's ridiculous. But maybe like he could leave the planet. But it does take up resources, you know?
Actually, I don't.
Shutting down the program, so we have to decommission your cat.
And they've even got like, yeah, it's like a cat carrier. Oh, is he gonna put in a fake or something? Or just run off? So Buzz is going rogue.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. Stardate? I have no idea. Fuel formula.
But the point of the mission was to get them off the planet, and now they don't even want to.
Hey, you're not authorized to be in this area.
The formula!
Was it not complete? But Socks should have like photographic memory as a robot. Does that now mean only he has the right combination? So only he can escape?
Come back!
XL-15, you are in violation of Star Command Pro.
He doesn't even know if this is a safe ship to use. They could be there because it's under maintenance or something.
Alright, team, let's go!
Oh wow, proper armored guard. Really cool design though. Yeah, I love the aspect ratio changes, really slick. But that's another 4 years. Oh, that's really great, the exposure.
100%.
There's got to be a 2001 reference. That was really cool, the effects on that. But you know, there's so many variables that the slowing down rings could have disappeared or moved in that time.
Star Command, come in. Why don't they answer?
Yeah, is Star Command even a thing anymore?
The what?
The robots.
Something like apocalyptic has happened in the time. Robots have come out. Of course, Zurg needs to be a plot point in this too. I completely forgot about that. And are they going to do the I am your father thing?
My ship!
Quiet.
So robots took over. And this girl I was talking to him, that's going to be Izzy, isn't it? That's got to be her. And he's more like a robot in this, isn't he?
Sucks, how long were we gone?
Meow, 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 meow. 22 years. 19...
That was 22 years, that one trip, because he reached 100% full speed.
The Zerg ship showed up about a week ago.
What's a Zerg?
Oh, only a week ago. So some of them are still stuck inside. How many people are on the outside here?
I like this. An elite squad. Best of the best.
He says the best of the best, but they're not. They're going to be like loser nerds, aren't they, or something?
Don't die. It's just something you want to do every day.
Is that an old lady in the green one?
Sensors have indicated that the Zerg ship powers the robots on the ground.
So we fly up there, we blow up the ship, and surprise!
Okay, destroy it at the source. And is Zerg? It's a reference to Zerg Rush from is it StarCraft? That's from?
Nah, we've never seen a robot this far from the base.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, yeah, they're coming straight for Buzz. But that could be good because they're going to take him straight to the ship, right? So what does Zerg want with Buzz? Is it the whole I am your father thing?
The Junior Patrol has your back!
The Junior what?
Yeah, they're just the Junior Patrol. Oh, there goes their ship. The robot doesn't actually have that good range of motion with his arm there.
Did anyone say the harpoons?
Is that Taika Waititi? Oh, there's some red ones as well. Are they ranked higher? Oh, that's a really cool ship. The purple and green design is really cool. They're really shrouding Zerg in some mystery, aren't they? We're not seeing his design fully yet. But he's coming to do it in person.
So you're rookies.
Oh, boy. We'd love to be rookies. Still building up to that.
Yeah, they're not even rookies yet. And of course, at the start of the movie, he was having to learn to trust rookies.
So I was actually coming out here to turn in my stuff and...
He's a quitter.
I'm not a quitter.
Yeah, that's definitely Taika Waititi.
It's the XL1. It's been a long time since... Whoa. What is it?
Yeah, he's got to go put on his actual suit. Yeah, I was surprised when he had it on at the start. I thought there'd be a build-up to him putting it on, but now it is. Have they upgraded the suit in any way in these like 60 years?
Come on.
That's woke all of them up. They need to close those doors behind them right now.
Everyone grab a weapon.
Boy, I'd love to, but my parole...
As a Star Command officer, I grant you emergency authority. We're gonna blast our way out.
Yeah, emergency authority. Are these lot gonna get into these costumes? There's a yellow one and a blue one back there as well.
You would wear Space Ranger suits?
This one already has my name on it.
It's true.
Okay. Let's review.
That blue suit looked way too big for her, but maybe they adjust. Yeah, they look like they're adjustable.
Elapsed. Wait, the timer. They don't know about the timer.
Well, I didn't tell them about the timer.
No.
I surrender!
Oh, was that a protective thing, the surrender? That worked out well, you know.
Hello, I am your...
Yeah, autopilot off straight away. You just gotta go and blow, just blow them all off. You know what I mean.
What is happening right now?
She's afraid of space.
What? She should be. It's horrible.
She wants to be a space ranger, but she's afraid of space. Oh yeah, of course, Zerg was flying right in as well, wasn't he?
I need a time machine to get out of this mess.
Can he time travel somehow? Go backwards in time?
And that little coil thing will have the...
Specialized capacitance.
that we need to fix the ship.
Now that's thinking like a Hawthorne.
Yeah, she's earning his trust slowly and surely.
Need a pen?
The pen's got to come up eventually at some point. Mo is just messing everything up, his clumsiness. I really like these cones. This red is cool. It's like glass, but not.
You don't need to save us. You need to join us.
Yeah, you should join them as a team. Stop looking at it individually.
What's happening here?
Something wrong with your sandwich?
Why's the meat on the outside?
Just how culture changes throughout the years.
Good one, Doug.
Socks. Mo, I know they gotta work as a team. They just gotta kick Mo off the team at this point. He's too clumsy.
Hello, I require a reboot.
But does reboot reset his whole memory and stuff?
Socks. Almost got us all killed back there.
I'm glad they're actually addressing it.
I need you to look after my best friend. His name's Buzz.
I do wish we got to see more of their friendship. That would make it even more heartbreaking.
She believed I could fix the mistake I made. And that belief cost her everything.
No, she still lived a happy life.
She had a whole life on this planet, Buzz. All of us have. Except for you.
Yeah, he's the only one. There's that meme that Buzz looks like Danny Gonzalez, and I just can't unsee it. Zoe's here in person as well. You know, they said that alien robots, so is this a suit, like, and there's an alien in there, or is he actually just fully a robot?
It's after me! Go back to the ship!
I just wonder what he's after. Something to do with all the time travel? There must be a reason, or did he, because he broke like the law? But they had nothing to do with the humans. This is a cool setting, this mining facility, and he's got the 3 guns.
Come with me.
But maybe he should go, Zerg, just to see what that's about. They're assuming he's got negative intentions, but you don't know, you never know. Oh, these guys can fly too. Oh, that's really intimidating, them flying just standing up. I thought they'd be like leaning forward, you know? Oh, a little blaster on his arm. Didn't he have that in the Toy Story movies? Or he had the laser, didn't he? It wasn't that exact blaster he had there.
I done it in the simulator.
Well, it's about to get real.
And like before the other rookie, he was like, this isn't a simulation, I'm not trusting you, but now he is, yeah. Character growth.
Okay, be ready to launch once the fuel cell is...
Wait, did that just eject the fuel cell? They're not just after the fuel cell, are they? That seems like something that they would be after a perfected fuel cell. But I thought they were after Buzz. Why is it gone? Yeah, it's gone for the fuel cell, not Buzz. He ignored him that time. So sneak onto the ship, grab the fuel cell, and then blow it up and escape.
I made a mistake.
But Buzz knows they all make mistakes. They can still fly up there and get it, can't they? Or is it just that stops them flying completely? I thought that was just for the hyperspeed, you know? Oh, Zerg might take him and then they have to go up there to save him. Okay, yeah. Let's find out their motivation though. I'm really interested to know what that is. So they do actually need him as well, but it might be they need him because he knows how to do hyperspace. Oh! The jump over and then the blast, of course. Is that from the game when they're trying to do that in the video game? Or is that from the movie? I'm trying to remember.
Now that's the question.
Yeah, so it's someone in there. The rookie from before?
You look good, Buzz.
What?
Guess again.
So it's not his dad, it's him from the future. What? So he does invent time travel like he said? Or he needs that crystal for time travel? Because we never see any of the robots actually kill anyone, do we? So, it's not as bad. He's not attacking base, really, was he? Was that just a misunderstanding? But he was still trying to take that crystal by force, maybe?
But I'm you 50 years from now.
But the 150 years from now should remember this or something.
Okay, then.
So he should know exactly what to say.
73.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that new commander was going to arrest me for stealing the XL-15.
Yeah, so he had resentment against that? So what, a split timeline or something?
I've broken time. What's happening to you never happened to me. This is a new now that's never been lived.
Yeah, so he's figured out time travel.
We can stop ourselves from ever landing on that planet.
From ever hitting that mountain.
We can just continue the mission home.
But that erases these two versions of Buzz from the timeline then, though, doesn't it? There must be some other intention for this Buzz, though. It feels like there's going to be a turn and he's going to be evil. There's going to be an evil Buzz and a good Buzz.
She'll get to be a space ranger again, Buzz.
But then that wipes Izzy from the timeline.
The only thing people are gonna know is that we finished our mission. Here, hand me your crystal.
So maybe it's not an evil Buzz, it's just two conflicting ideologies.
Commander Hawthorne believed we could fix this mistake we made.
Sometimes it's not fixing the mistake, it's like adapting to the mistake.
You and me, we're not the same. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been so long, their ideology has shifted.
Weapons, okay. We're getting out of here.
Where are we going?
We're going to space.
Oh, because that... Ah, so they can join on the ship, grab the crystal, and then get out of there.
You've changed, and not for the better.
No, he has changed for the better. It's this older Buzz that hasn't changed at all. That's the problem, yeah. I guess it all depends on how you view the timeline. Does it splinter the reality, or will it erase it?
A shortcut back.
Oh, that's clever, yeah.
Just build a bomb out of that stuff?
It worked with Les. Now give me the gum.
Wait, I'm not done. There's still a lot of flavor left.
Come on!
Zerg has that grapple arm anyway, so you could just reach that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's seeing Izzy as Alicia.
Through the airlock.
Through there?
She's got to overcome her fear. Yeah, of course.
You got this.
Again, the aspect change into IMAX. Gotta make this moment as epic as possible, as scary as possible. The vastness of space, it captures it so well. Socks might be able to like recorrect her as well. He had like a fire extinguisher moment. You know, it could be like Wally when hit the fire extinguisher. Oh, it moves the ship. Socks. Socks can do something though. Ah, okay. Socks, you know, Socks had the cable and things that it could have extended for her to grab. I mean, at least Socks is a robot, so Socks eventually would just drift into a planet, potentially. yeah, Socks could have used that to correct itself.
Manual override activated.
I mean, to be fair, if the explosion went off there, it would have killed everyone on board. They only had like 10 seconds left on it. Oh, she's on stealth mode. Of course.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We have to blow up the ship.
There's no time. We'll never make it.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh yeah, because they can teleport straight to the ship and get out.
Yep, neither am I. Hold on!
Oh, perfect.
2, 1.
He wasn't quick enough. But they're all still alive. He needs to fall and get back on the ship so they can fly away. Yeah, getting his old ship to fly to them. I really love the design on the B-15.
Buzz Lightyear mission log.
The ejector kind of looks like the Atari logo.
Prepare to die.
Oh. The wings, of course. There were so many fan service moments in this, but they do actually work quite well. Yeah, you gotta not be blinded by nostalgia, but the recreation of some of the shots just is so cool.
Cover, it's stuck. I need a screwdriver.
Or a pen. Of course, of course. That's a cool shot with the rings up above them.
I feel like I am home.
Yeah, he's got to adapt to his new home. Oh, they're all in the full green ones now? Oh, and this is the suit from the toys. Yeah, it's much more like the toys. It's got the wings on it and everything.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. Stardate 4071.
And this is one that looks like his ship that he's like sold in the packaging. Yeah.
Am I forgetting anything?
I think we're ready.
To infinity. It's got to end on a to infinity and beyond. Come on. Come on.
To infinity?
And beyond.
And beyond.
Laser shield.
Oh, he's got a little alien guy statue behind him. Okay, so that was Lightyear. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I really wasn't expecting time travel to be a part of this. I thought it'd just be like a fun space romp, but they introduced this time travel element, which was really cool. I do think, however, time travel being explored in a Pixar film is a really cool concept, but I'd love another Pixar film exploring time travel in a way that's maybe a bit more sentimental, because there was some really cool emotional stuff in here. But I feel like there's kind of two types of Pixar movie nowadays. There's the kind of franchise ones, the sequels, and there's the kind of standalone, more heartfelt ones, like your kind of Inside Out, your Souls, that kind of thing. So having another Pixar film explore time travel in a way that's like super focused on purely the emotion, I think that would be amazing as well. So I hope this isn't the last we see of Pixar exploring concepts of time travel. And of course, thematically, Buzz fighting a version of himself, fighting his past version, even though it's him from the future, it's like this past version of him, this version that has a past ideology that fits really well thematically, doesn't it? Because he is his own worst enemy in a lot of ways throughout the film. Him not being able to trust people, and these are obviously all things he has to learn along the way. And of course, I didn't see anything wrong in this film in terms of the diversity. Of course, it's just the usual lot complaining, the homophobic, the racist lot saying there's forced diversity. There was one gay character, well, two gay characters, and they barely had any screen time. One didn't even have a name or any speaking roles in the whole film. It's stuff you could easily modify, which they probably did. That whole side of it is just completely overblown, really. It's not like the movie is ruined by them only focusing on how good and progressive the film is. No, the focus of the film was the plot. All of the stuff was just on the side. It was completely natural in there. This film was actually surprisingly mature and played straight. I have seen a few people say they would have preferred it to be kind of like an 80s space romp, and I think I'm inclined to agree. You know, the first Toy Story came out in the 90s, so it makes sense for the Buzz Lightyear toy to be from the 80s, so it being a kind of cheesy space movie would have been really fun as well. But I think that doesn't quite fit into today's child audience. Like, it'd be fun for the adults watching to have this like fun space 80s style romp, but I don't know if modern day kids would enjoy that as much, and that is obviously the main demographic for the movie. This is Pixar, so of course animation is just gorgeous, super hyper realistic. The thing I find with these very realistic movies is I don't really have much to say about the animation. Obviously it's really great, there's some good like really tactile feeling stuff. I love when the animation, it feels like just there's something there. It's like tactile. It's really hard to describe, but you can just imagine reaching out and touching things, and you can imagine exactly what they feel like. And part of that is also kind of the sound design, like whenever the crystal is going into its container, that kind of thing. And then when they have these like red cones and they were glass, the sound design and everything on those, they're just like really cool. But yeah, because the animation is so hyper realistic, there's not really much to say or much to analyze in terms of like the techniques they use. I prefer when a film is more experimental, like Into the Spider-Verse and the Mitchells vs. Machines, the Bad Guys, all of those ones. They experiment with the animation a little bit more, really pushing the art form. And this is pushing it in a different way. This is pushing it in the realism side. And we've seen Pixar, they are experimenting with things like Turning Red. So as I said, it feels like Pixar is kind of separating itself into two camps recently. One that's a bit more experimental and one that's a bit more safe or a bit more blockbustery. Of course, this one was actually released in cinemas, where Turning Red, I don't think it was, and Luca wasn't either, and of course some of that is to do with COVID, cinemas not being open, but you can kind of see where the split is happening in Pixar. You know, this was played pretty straight, but of course there was some comedy in here. There has to be. I think for the most part, most of the comedy worked. I'm not quite sure how I feel about Taika Waititi in this. The pen joke worked, but there are a few jokes that didn't quite. Maybe it's just a bit of fatigue from his style of jokes. I've just seen Love and Thunder, and that focused very much on his style of comedy. I do really love Taika Waititi. Hunt for the Wilder People is one of my favourite movies. The same with Jojo Rabbit. I actually attended the first screening of Jojo Rabbit in the UK. That was a great experience. But he just seems to be popping up all over the place now. Maybe it's getting a bit tiresome. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I feel like other people had that sentiment when it came to Thor Love and Thunder as well. Obviously you expect it there because he's directing that film and he has the role of Korg in it as well. So yeah, that was Lightyear. I liked it. I wouldn't say it's like in my top of the Pixar films. It felt like it played it pretty safe actually, and at times it could be quite predictable apart from the kind of future Buzz twist, but I did feel like there was a twist coming with what was going on with Zurg. I thought there was a twist coming from there. I just obviously couldn't predict that it would be the future Buzz. So I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment, and if you really loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date for all of the future uploads. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.